Today we are going to fold this really adorable hummingbird out of these watercolor dot, this beautiful paper. It's this little hummingbird is a traditional fold. I'm not really sure where it came from, but I've kind of adapted it a little bit to become a hummingbird. So there it is. So we're going to make that now. I've got my paper. I'm going to start my fold with the pattern or colored side down. So I'm just going to fold it in half. And I'll open it up, turn it, and fold it in half in the opposite direction. And I'm going to turn it over and fold it corner to corner. So my I will fold with my pattern side touching. I'll do this on both sides. Just turn it over and fold it in half in the opposite direction, point to point. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up the folds so that I have mountain folds going up here. And I'm going to collapse everything into a flat square with two flaps on each side. This is the basic base. And now I'm going to fold I have the open end here. I'm going to take the edges and fold those to that to the vertical crease on both sides. Turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. Just make sure your points are nice and sharp. And now we have that. Now I'm just going to fold this back and forth right along this folded on these top folded edges. Just fold it back and forth a few times. This will make your next step a lot easier. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the top layer only. You can see the top layer only. I'm going to use this fold and I'm going to just hinge that. I'm not creating any new folds. I'm going to just reverse folds that are already there. I'm just creating a nice long bird base. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Turn it over. Open up. Use this part as the back, is the place that you're going to fold. No new creases, just reversing the existing creases so that everything lies down to this long bird base. Now this is how you would normally do a crane. But instead of making a crane, we're going to do this hummingbird. And I'm going to fold this piece down. So I've got the top wing I'm folding down. And now I'm also going to take this top, or this little flap that's here, I'm just going to fold that down. And now I'm going to take this crease that's already there and just fold everything down to this long piece. So what I have now is the basis of the bird. So I've got wings here. This is going to be where the beak will be made. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my wing up. Just fold this top. This is one of the wings. I'm going to fold it back, and this is going to be creased back this way. So basically like that. And I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to take this top layer, fold it back, and then just fold it to match the layer underneath. Okay. Now what I have is inside, I need to make I'm going to pinch, I'm going to take the inside, this little triangle flap that's on the inside. I'm going to pinch it together with my fingers, and then at the same time, I'm pinching it, I'm going to fold it forward. I'm just going to I have to hold this thing and fold it, pushing it forward into the body. I'm going to try to keep everything folded here. And as I do that, I'm creating a little handle. I'm creating the little feet right here. There they are. So I'm just going to put this back. So I've got the little feet. I can even go a little farther, pull it up a little farther. There we are. Now I have the little feet. Okay, so there, the tail is already finished now, and the wings are finished. I'm just going to have to make the head. So I'm going to take I'm going to fold it down at an angle. And I'm going to fold it in the other direction. And I'm going to open this up and flatten the top, just flatten that top, and then fold it down over both sides. You can see how I did that. Okay, Now I'm going to unfold that just a little, and I'm going to take this part here, fold it backwards. I'm going to make a mountain fold going backwards, and then I'm going to make a valley fold going forwards. I'm just going to make a small valley fold, and I want the beak long, so I'm just going to make a very small zigzag fold, very small, right here, like that. And then I'm just going to fold it over on itself and back down, and there is the little beak. Now, if it gets a little crooked, like right now it is, I'm just going to straighten that end out a little bit and make it nice and straight. And now our hummingbird is now done, and you can hold it in your hand, perch it in your hand just like that. There it is.